Imagine this. You open your banking app and see that another $400 to $600 have just vanished. No vacation, no new car, no big purchase, just Starbucks takeaway coffee, DoorDash food delivery, a few online clicks on Amazon, and forgotten subscriptions. And you're thinking, how the hell is this possible? I don't even earn that badly. The answer is brutally simple. A lot of the things you buy every day are no longer worth their price, and most people don't realize it until it's way too late. Before we dive in, I'd be absolutely thrilled if you subscribe to my channel. It motivates me like crazy to create even more and better content for you. Part 1. Daily Takeaway. Coffee and expensive cafes. Remember when coffee was just coffee? For $2 to $3, you'd grab one quick and keep moving. Today, in 2026, you're easily dropping $5 to $7 for a latte or flat white at places like Starbucks or local spots in Brooklyn or LA, and in trendy neighborhoods, it's $6.50 to $8 with an extra shot or oat milk. Most people grab it 4 to 6 times a week. Do the math, $6 times 5 days times 4 weeks equals $120 a month. That's over $1,400 a year, just for liquid in a paper cup. The crazy part, it's not even about the taste. Coffee you make at home tastes almost the same and costs only 20 to 30 cents per cup. It's the habit, that little I deserve this morning ritual, that drags you in every day. The chains are selling you convenience and status, and you're paying premium prices for something that used to be a cheap snack. Those $120 a month could go into an ETF and, at 7% average return, grow to over $20,000 in 10 years. Instead, they disappear into cups you throw away after 5 minutes. You don't notice because it's just coffee, but add it to all your other habits and suddenly thousands are gone. Solution: get a good thermos or reusable travel mug. One-time cost $15 to $25. Buy decent beans or grounds and make it yourself. It takes 3 extra minutes, saves you $100 to $150 a month, and puts control back in your hands. Part 2. Regular restaurant visits and takeout. Back in the day, eating out was relaxed. Maybe once a week, 2 main dishes, drinks, and the bill came to $40 to $50 for 2 people. Today, in 2026, it's straight up luxury. At a normal restaurant in New York, Chicago, or LA, you're easily hitting $70 to $100 including tip. Takeout or delivery, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, for a single dinner runs $20 to $35, plus fees and tip. Do it 2 to 3 times a week, that adds up fast to $300 to $500 a month. For food, you could make it home for $5 to $10 per portion. A lot of people think it's just once, but it turns into thousands over the year. Often the food isn't even better. It arrives cold, overpriced, and soggy. Restaurants have jacked up prices massively since inflation hit, and we keep paying because it's become normal. Social media shows everyone out enjoying life, and you don't want to feel left out. Reality: those $400 a month could go into an investment account and, at a 7% average return, grow to over $60,000 in 10 years. Instead, it vanishes into meals that are gone in 30 minutes. Nothing lasting, just an empty bank account. Solution: cook more at home. Do meal prep on the weekend with simple recipes: pasta, rice, veggies, protein. If you do eat out, limit it to once a week max and choose cheaper spots or share dishes. You'll save big, feel more in control, and your wallet will thank you. Part 3. Impulse buys online. Amazon, Target, Walmart, and company. You're scrolling through the app in the evening, spot minus 50% today only 2 left in stock, or customers also bought, and you hit buy now. $30 to $80 gone in seconds. This isn't rare. A lot of people make 3 to 5 impulse purchases every week. In 2026, it's a silent budget killer. Studies show 30 to 40% of all online purchases are impulsive, and the average person loses $200 to $500 a month because of it. Often the stuff just sits unused in a closet. Sneakers, gadgets, clothes, home decor. It feels harmless. It's only $29.99. Free Prime shipping. Returns are easy, but returns cost extra: packaging, shipping, restocking fees, and most people keep the junk anyway. The algorithms know your weaknesses. They push exactly what boredom, stress, or FOMO triggers. You're not buying out of need. You're buying for that quick dopamine hit. Those $300 a month could go into an investment account and at a 7% average return grow to over $50,000 in 10 years. Instead, you end up with piles of unnecessary clutter you eventually throw out, and your bank account stays empty. Solution: use the 48-hour rule. Put anything non-essential in the cart and wait 2 full days. In 80% of cases, you'll realize, I don't actually need this. Turn off one-click purchasing, delete saved cards from apps, and track every purchase for a week. You'll be shocked how much money stays in your pocket when you interrupt the impulse. Part 4. Unused subscriptions and subscription creep. Every month, $60 to $120 quietly disappears from your account. For Netflix, $15, Disney Plus, $11, Spotify, $11, Amazon Prime, $9, YouTube Premium, $13, Headspace, $13, news apps, $10, cloud storage, and more. Each subscription feels cheap on its own, but together that's $720 to $1,440 a year. And most people only actively use 2 to 3 of them. The rest just run in the background because you forget to cancel or think maybe someday. In 2026, subscription creep is massive. Companies make canceling a hassle, send "stay with us" emails, and constantly push bundles to keep you hooked. Why don't you notice? Small charges don't hurt. There's no shock like a $100 restaurant bill. But that's exactly the trick. Invisible costs add up to thousands without any emotional pain. Prices keep rising. Netflix has gone up over 20% in recent years, and new services pop up all the time. You're paying for the illusion of endless choice that you never actually use. Those $100 a month could go into an investment account and, at a 7% average return, grow to over $17,000 in 10 years, or more than $50,000 in 20 years. Instead, you're funding streaming giants while your wealth stays flat. Canceling feels like giving something up. FOMO, what if I miss out? But that fear is exactly what keeps you trapped. Solution: do the subscription audit right now. Open your banking app or pull up the last 3 months of statements. List every recurring charge and ask for each one. Have I used this in the last 60 days? If no, then cancel immediately. Use tools like Rocket Money, Trim, or your phone subscription overview. Set a hard rule: maximum 3 to 4 active subscriptions at a time. One for movies/TV, one for music, one for learning/productivity. Share family plans where possible to split costs, and always cancel during the trial month. Don't let it auto-renew. Do this for 1 week and watch how much breathing room suddenly appears in your budget. Part 5. Extended warranties and insurance for everything. When you buy a new phone, laptop, TV, washing machine, or even a vacuum cleaner, the question almost always comes up: would you like the extended warranty for just $49 to $149 extra? Most people say yes, out of pure fear that something will break and they'll be stuck with expensive repairs. In 2026, big retailers like Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon, and Target push these warranties aggressively. 2 to 5 years of coverage protects almost everything. Sounds like a no-brainer. But the hard truth is, most people never use them, and when they do, the repair usually costs less than the warranty itself. The numbers don't lie. For an $800 phone, the warranty adds $80 to $120. 10 to 15% of the price. For a $1,200 laptop, it's quickly $150 to $250. Consumer protection reports from Consumer Reports, which, in similar studies, show only 5 to 15% of buyers ever file a claim in 3 to 5 years. And even then, water damage, cosmetic issues, or user error are often excluded. The standard manufacturer warranty, usually 1 year, plus any state or federal consumer laws, already cover defects. Retailers make huge profits here. Margins on warranties are 60 to 80% because real repair costs are low. The feeling is understandable. Better safe than sorry, especially with expensive gear or if you need it for work. But that's exactly what the stores exploit. They play on your fear. You're paying for peace of mind you'll probably never need. Add it up over the years. New phone every 2 to 3 years, laptop every 4 to 5, appliances every 5 to 10. You're easily losing $500 to $1,000 a year just on warranties. Money you never get back. Reality, those $100 to $200 per purchase could go straight into an emergency fund or an ETF. At a 7% average return, $200 a year turns into over $3,000 in 10 years, or more than $10,000 in 20 years. Instead, you're funding salespeople's commissions while your wealth doesn't grow. If something actually breaks, repairs often cost $50 to $150 out of pocket, cheaper than the warranty. Solution: just say no. For every purchase, ask yourself, can I afford the repair myself if needed? If yes, decline the warranty. Part 6. Status purchases and treating yourself. without a reason. This is the one that hurts the most. Status purchases. You're not buying things because you need them or because they genuinely improve your life. You're buying them so other people think everything's going great for you. The expensive watch, designer bag, limited edition sneakers, new car even though the old one is fine, luxury sunglasses with a big logo, and the constant justification, I deserve this, I'm treating myself. In 2026, the pressure is insane. Social media bombards you with successful lives 24/7 and you don't want to fall behind. Truly wealthy people rarely buy flashy stuff. They have nothing to prove. The ones constantly chasing status symbols usually have the least real wealth. You're probably wondering right now, okay, so how are we even supposed to enjoy life then? And I'll tell you, you don't have to give up everything, but just think about it. What if you at least cut those expenses in half? Subscribe. It's going to be interesting.